Hello and welcome to Little Sue. I'm coming on to do a project share with you. Now I am doing a swap with Kay, who is Kazikins1 here on YouTube, and I will link her channel down in the description box below. If you're not already subscribed to her, please go over. Now I'd commented on one of her videos about 4 weeks ago, and she asked if I wanted to do a swap with her, and I said yes. So the idea of the swap is she picks someone to do a swap with, and whoever she picks gets to pick what the swap is. Now I had to think really long and hard about what to do, because majority of the times I always pick pocket letters, and I decided I didn't want to pick a pocket letter this time. And at the same time, the lovely Miss Angie Paisley put up a video about making a journal for her ephemera pieces, so like all of her die cuts and our printable pieces that she's fussy cut out, just so that they all had storage in them. And I thought, that's what I want to pick for my swap. So this is what I have made for Kay. Now it is jam-packed full of lots and lots of goodies. So this is my sort of ephemera folder book type thing. That's kind of how I put it to Kay. So she thought it was a great idea, so I went with it. So what I've done is I picked out some beautiful paper that I really liked. So it was this lovely floral paper, and inside it had this pink floral, which I really liked. So I did that. I cut it in half as well, so as that I could reinforce this spine. So this is fabric. If I just lift this up. So I've got the 12 by 12 card on either side of it, and down the middle I actually used a cereal box. So I cut it down to the right size that I wanted, and then I glued the fabric on this part, and then inside what I've done is I've used the exact same fabric again, and I glued it onto another part, another section of cereal box, and I've actually, all of these pages are all sewn in, if you can just see that. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, oh, not in frame. So I've got 4 sewn in, like folder type things, as well as the front and back cover are also pockets as well, and I filled it up with pockets too. I used this beautiful fabric lacy trim. I got this a couple of years ago, but that was literally because my these all stuck out when it was actually filled and closed over. So I don't know if you can just see there how these stick out ever so slightly, so I needed something to just make it look a wee bit better, and this matched absolutely perfect. I did extend it a wee bit so as you can see it on the other side of it. I was going to put lace on here anyway. It just so happens that this worked even better than the lace I had originally picked to put on here, because I really like this one more. So the idea was we were to fill it up with an all year round sort of ephemera type stuff. So I went through all my dies, literally all my dies, trying to find ones that I thought would be perfect. And mine's has ended up more of a die cut folder than it has an ephemera folder. So in the first pocket, I have added in some of these gems, and I absolutely love using these. These are the tiny little mini gems and the tiny little mini pearls that you get from Home Bargains. And they're something like 79p each. So I've put in them in there. And here I've got a tag right here. And this tag has lace wrapped around it for Kay. And then I've also made her this tag. And I've not put anything on it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my sticker and put my sticker on the bottom of here. And the top here, I've got this sort of label looking thing, and it is wrapped with some more lace. I've also put in these two die cuts of Hello and Smile. Now these are actually on vellum, and I really like how the vellum looks on these. So I used a flower yellow vellum with the yellow word, and then I've used a pink floral vellum with the, I think this is, it's either rose gold or it's a very light pink card, sort of mirror matte card, but I think it's more of a matte mirror matte card, if that makes any sense to anybody. So that's what's in the very first pocket, and Kay can use these however she wants. She can put the words onto cards or projects, whatever she wants to do with them. That's the whole idea of the book. So that's like the first part. So that's got two pockets. Then the middle section here, so this card here is what this is, and I literally just folded that up to give me quite big chunky pockets inside here. And in here I have, this is a whole range of flower dies that I have, which is in there. I'm not going to pull all the stuff out because it'll take me forever to try and get this back in again. In this section here, there's a variety of bag topper dies, and I have die cut them in different colours as well, so that she's got a variety and she can mix and match whatever one she wants. I've done the bows in different colours as well, so that she can mix and match them. So that's just like a generic one. Then this section here, as you can see, is my Valentine's themed one. So up the top here, I've got my Wooden Loves that I still have quite a few of that I pre-coloured the beginning of this year, I think it was actually. I only used a couple this year because I didn't do many pocket letter swaps this year. So I've given her two of the dark pink and two of the light pink. Then in here, this bag is absolutely filled with lots and lots of different die cuts. And I think I used a pearlescent white and the sort of pink or rose gold. I can't remember which colour it is. It looks pink to me, so I'm going to say it's pink. Cardstock and lots of different dies. And then I've got a set of nesting dies that I absolutely love. And I've done the same with the nesting dies, is I've die cut them in the pearlescent white and the pink cardstock. This section here is my Easter theme. So in here we have got the Easter bunny, and behind that there is bunny squares. I've got my eggs down here, so I've got two different types of die cut eggs. I've got this bag here that's got a basket and lots of Easter eggs in. And then behind that, I've got, these just say Happy Easter. And then the last thing down here is I have this die, and this is the backing for it. And these are the letters that go onto it. And I've just die cut Happy so that she could have Happy right in the middle and then Easter along there. So I've die cut them. I've die cut these in solid. So I've got green and a baby pink, and then I've got this sort of rose gold pinky card and a silver. And then the words, I've die cut them out in the same colour, but I've also added in some vellum ones, so that if she wants to do this in vellum, then she's got the option, or she can just use the words separate. So the next section here is, I still have a lot of these metal embellishments, so I'm going to gift Kay a pack of them. And I got these to do a project for a journal swap that I am taking part in, and I never used them. So I'm actually going to gift Kay these. She might be able to do something a wee bit more special than what I could. These are pressed dried flowers. And I do have quite a few packets of them as well. This section here is birthday. So we've got birthday balloons with happy birthday in here. Up the top, we've got some sentiments that are just for you. And then I've also put thank you. And then I've also got another one of these cards with some lace. And I remember what it's called. With some lace on it. Up the top there. And this one is white with some silver through it. I thought it'd be perfect to go with either birthday or Christmas or any of the other months. And here we've got some more birthday things in here basically. So this is quite a big massive one. And I have die cut happy birthday and a small words die for her to use with them if she wants to. This section here is just a bag of mixed tags. So I have the Surprise Creations Torn Edge tag dies. So I've die cut some of them for her. And I've also got another Surprise Creations die set, and it cuts out these ones. Well, you can see the white one there. So I've done a couple of them for her as well. Now, as you can see, Christmas. But before we get to Christmas, my favourite holiday, we have Halloween. So I don't actually have many Halloween dies, and the ones that I do have don't cut properly. So Halloween was meant to be bigger. It was supposed to cover up both of these pages, but I've ended up just leaving it to this one section. So I've got these word circle dies, and I actually had to run them through my die cutting machine about 4 times, as well as shoving paper on top of the metal die to actually get it to cut. Same with the pumpkins, that was a nightmare. So she doesn't actually have many Halloween dies, but I did want to include them because it was supposed to be an all seasons swap. Oh, that one's just gone. Why is it you get one little stray one and it doesn't want to go back over? There we go. I also put bag toppers on these because there wasn't really much in my Halloween section. I wanted to make it a wee bit nicer. I have made up these 2 witches. And I'll just pull these out. Now, this one took me ages to work out. So this part here, originally, I thought it was a sleeve. Now, I did make up one last year. Not a sleeve. This sleeve I thought was a hat, and I did put it on as a hat. And then she had these wee tiny, tiny little dubby arms. And I couldn't work out why she looked weird. So I ended up having to Google the image itself to try and work out what was wrong with it. Now, this is a selection of them here that I've die cut for Kay to use. But what I didn't realise is the whole reason I didn't realise that that was her arm is because it die cut the wrong way round. So I got this witch die off of eBay last year or 2 years ago, because I thought she looked really, really cool. But her arm is actually round the wrong way for these two images. So what I have ended up doing is I've die cut it. So it die cuts this way, and then I used my bone folder and a scoring tool. So just this. It's got two different edges on it, and I've just gone through all the lines. So there's a line here, and then there's a line here where our arm's supposed to go through, and I just went round all the edges to smooth out so that it'd be round the right way. That seems to have worked, and the witch actually looks quite nice now. Now, she does cut out absolutely fine. It is literally just the fact that it cuts the wrong way that's the issue, but just doing that, she looks fine now. You wouldn't know. So I did colour these ones in myself. So I cut them out in white card and I coloured these two in myself. So Kay has two pre-made ones where she can follow what I've done with the ones that I have gifted her. So this page here, this is the start of my Christmas section. I have literally used up the whole sort of folder, and it is filled with Christmas because, as everybody knows, I love Christmas. So you'll have seen these these 4 dies a couple of days ago or a week ago, depending on when this video goes up. It was part of my Christmas in July day 2. Now, I have used these ones in Kay's folder, and I have die cut a second set of these for the winner of that my Christmas in July series. So this set is going to go off to Kay. So these 4 are already pre-made up for her. I haven't done any more of these. And what I have done is I've been busy die cutting a lot of Christmas. So I was happy I got to die cut Christmas in July as well. So in here, this bag is literally filled with snowflakes. So we've got white snowflakes and silver mirror card. This section here is my Christmas trees. So we've got some dark green, and then we've got some glitter green Christmas trees. Now, the glitter green didn't die cut through 2 of them, and that's because the 2 it didn't die cut through were quite intricate. I'm not going to take it out because it's a nightmare trying to get them back in here. Up the top here, I have 2 circle dies. One says Merry Christmas and the other one says Here Comes Santa, with Santa and his sleigh going across the middle. This section here has Merry Christmas. It's a It's the same as the snowman. It's a card making magic die. And then the one at the back of it is a Sizzix die. I'll just pull out this one. No, it's not Sizzix. I think it's Tonic Studio die. It might be a Crafter's Companion. I've got so many, I can't remember. No, I think this is Tonic Studio. Hang on, I'm just going to go and find it so that I can show you. Okay, it was a Tonic die. So it's got two parts to it. So it cuts out this frame sort of shape, and then you've got a second part that cuts out this whole section here as well. So I've die cut them in a couple of different colours. So we've got the red and the green, and then I've also cut it out in the silver. We've got this one here, which is Crafter's Card Making Magic, not Crafter's Companion, it's Card Making Magic. And it is the Merry Christmas with the word and then the outer edge as well. So she's got, Kay will now have plenty of Christmas words to play around with, and I've die cut them out in quite a few. I've also die cut the Card Making Magic one out in vellum because I really like the vellum look. And then back here we have this selection of quite big chunky dies. I've got a snow globe in here. I've got this red one is Christmas baubles, and then I've got this big, really big, quite glittery Christmas tree. Now I've only die cut the Christmas tree out once because I actually broke my boards. So this is now my die cutting board, and as you can see right there, it's pretty broke. So it doesn't want to die cut anymore. So I couldn't die cut any more of the big dies. All the rest of them had to be able to go through my little die cutting machine. And then on the very back pocket here is some red Christmas gems. Of course, to go with Christmas, you need red Christmas gems to match everything. And that is my folder complete. Now my plan is I do have some organza ribbon, and what I am going to do is I'm going to use the organza ribbon as a tie because it won't take away from the flowers on the front, which is what I was worried about when I was trying to pick a ribbon to go over this. I didn't want a thick ribbon that was like a block colour. I wanted something that was see-through. So I've gone with this one, and this was from Aldi's, and it was something like 49p when I bought them. I'm pretty sure I bought them when they were all half price. So I'm going to use some of that to tie it up and give it a closure on it, and that will be getting sent away off to Kay within the next couple of days. So I'm quite excited about that, depending on what day I'm actually on because I cannot remember. So thank you everybody for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up. Please go over and check out Kay's channel if you're not already subscribed to her. She's Kazikins1. She will be linked down in the description box below. And thank you so much for watching, everyone. Bye for now.